Got an update right now on the situation out on the freeways. Joining us live on the phone is MDOT spokeswoman Diane Cross. Thank you for joining us. You hear us okay?
I can, thank you.
So Diane, how are the freeways looking at this hour?
Well, unfortunately, I-94 is flooded through our downtown interchanges, so we've got a lot of people who are unable to use I-94 from roughly Gratiot out to M10. And parts of I-75, both directions, just north of I-94, both north and south 75, we've got flooding there as well. They are low-lying areas, and gravity pulling that water down and holding it there. We've got crews who are out there trying to, first of all, make their way through all of that traffic and all the people that are in the area to clear the drains, find out, try to figure out what is going on and why the water isn't draining. So we are working on it.
Yeah, on that subject, Diane, of course, 2 weeks ago we had massive flooding, same areas, obviously a lot more rain at that time. You would have thought that things would have gotten fixed and straightened out so this wouldn't happen today.
Well, I cannot speak to that because we don't yet know why the water isn't draining from the area. So while this area is similar, fortunately, we're only having the situation in these two locations. And I say fortunately, obviously, in the sense of I realize there's people there that have been sitting in that water, sitting in that area for quite some time. But fortunately, we don't have this going on all the other freeways like we did a couple weeks ago.
So what's your advice to residents right now who are considering going out? Just stay away from these freeways completely?
Well, you cannot use I-94 from M10 to Gratiot. We're trying to get the folks out of there with tow trucks that have been stranded with water and folks that are in the backups. Unfortunately, you cannot use 94 and 75 north of 94. You can use I-96, you can use M10, you can still use some of the other roadways to try to get yourself around town without going into these areas where we've got the flooding.
All right, Diane Cross with MDOT, thank you so much for the update on that flooding out there. And I know it's a frustration for drivers who went through this all 2 weeks ago, and here we are again. And we don't know when it's going to all open up, but they're going to try to get it cleared out and get people moving again.
Right now, we do have